Everybody out there in YouTube land, this is Ethan again with 7th Level Marketing. I'm here with another segment of a social shout out. This one is a little bit different. It's actually with a good friend of mine. It's a small business, so it's not for startups this time. It's a small business shout out. However, I've watched this business grow from the time it started all the way up to where it is now. I've actually known the owner ever since I was about 7 years old. You know, he's a good friend of my father's, a good friend of mine. I wanted to give Omar White some time to speak and kind of speak into you guys.
Hey everybody. My name is Omar White. I'm the owner of City to City Auto Sales out on 5020 Williamsburg Road. We're located near the Richmond Airport. I want to thank Ethan for giving us the opportunity to just speak with you guys today about our little story on how I've gotten to this point where we are and what we do, and you can do it too. So I'm a native of Richmond. I went to Holland Springs High School, state champs this year. Went to St. Augustine's College down in Raleigh, North Carolina. I studied accounting and got a scholarship to become an officer in the United States Army. So I did some time in the military, got an accounting degree, and on my way to go into the military, I actually picked up a job at a small dealership in Charlotte, North Carolina, Dick Keffer Pontiac GMC, where I met some very intelligent brothers and just fell in love with the business. Always had an entrepreneurial spirit, which I'm sure a lot of you guys out there have, and you're just looking for your niche, but you haven't found it. Just keep on driving, and it will find you. I fell in love with this business, and from the summer that I had a job in the business, I said that I would become a student of the business and that I was one day own a car dealership myself. And that being said, I have had more time in education and an actual experience in the car business than I've actually had in all my years of school. More than 12 years of high school, more than 4 years of college, more than 16 years. I've got 20 years in the business. So I would consider myself a master in the car business and also a doctorate in entrepreneurship. Here's a couple of key things that you guys need to know that a lot of people don't tell you. They don't tell you in high school, they don't tell you in college, but credit is extraordinarily important when you're opening up your own business. I didn't know this because in college, I actually gave my credit information to about 4 or 5 different creditors for a pack of M&Ms. Ended up getting a bunch of credit cards. You know, I had an account at Sears. I was broke, buying clothes, stereo equipment, a new apartment, and very easily messed my credit up. So it took me a while to really understand the business of credit. So I want you guys out there to understand that if you don't have good credit now, work on it. Work on getting your credit together. It's going to be absolutely important in business ownership. Credit is exponential in your growth. And the difference between credit and cash are 2 things. If you have $1 million in cash and you spend it, it's gone. But if you have $1 million in credit and you use it properly, you can always get more. So exponentially, my story is that I was able to start with 3 vehicles on my lot. One I had personally, one a young lady allowed me to consign for her, and one that I had bought from the auction. And from those 3 vehicles, we've grown to a dealership of doing over 400 vehicles a year. We've been in business for 10 years here at City to City Auto Sales, and I can sympathize with people who have not had great credit because I too did not have great credit. I ended up working on getting my credit back together, and I've been able to put hundreds to thousands of people in cars who have had the same scenario. I believe that people should drive the vehicles that they want to own, not the vehicles that people put them in. And I believe that just because your credit's not together doesn't mean you can't get it together. So we're here, we're investing in your future. I want you business owners out there, I want you aspirers, you entrepreneurs out there to keep following your dreams. Know this, if you have a plan A, stick to it. Give it everything you got. Entrepreneurship is not something that you tiptoe in. You have to go in head first. Don't have a plan B. If your plan A doesn't work, get another plan A. All right? Because entrepreneurs are unique people. It takes some courage, it takes some sacrifice, it takes some dedication, it takes a lot of hours, but eventually it pays off. Don't settle for the small check. Always strive for the big picture. Hey, one last thing, keep God in your corner. I love you guys. If you ever need me, you can call me directly. Information is free. Take care. City to City Auto Sales, affordable luxury vehicles for everyday people.
Wow.